How's it going? I'm Slade Lewis with Lewis Jewelers right here in Houston, Texas. And today I want to talk about the 4 C's. Why do I want to talk about the 4 C's? I'm not going to go into crazy detail about each one of these, but it can be so intimidating for you as a first-time buyer or even a second-time buyer or a third-time buyer. We only go through this once or twice or 3 times in a lifetime, and it's not something we really discuss with our dad or our friends or anybody else. We kind of just look online at all this information, try to digest it, make some sense of it, and then go buy something, right? And so we're still not sure what it's gonna do. So let's go over these 4 C's and why they're important, and really what's the most important C out of these 4 C's. So you have cut, clarity, carat weight, and color. So color starts at D, goes down the alphabet. It's totally subjective on what you like or what she likes is really the most important thing. Then you have carat weight, which is how big the diamond is. And then you have clarity, which is, can you see inclusions in this diamond with your naked eye or not? And that starts out at internally flawless, goes down the list to heavily included I3s. And then you have the most important part, which is cut. So you juggle all 4 of these to get you to your price. So if you're looking online for the first time and you're looking at, let's just say the standard 1 carat, and you're trying to get something within your budget, you're probably gonna go to a site online that sells a lot of diamonds. And when you do that, you'll see, let's just put 1 carat, SI1, G color, round, right? So those 4 things. And round is not the cut, by the way. That's just the shape of the stone. And there's plenty of shapes. You can get any shape you want. But let's don't confuse cut with shape. So 1 carat round, G, SI1, you put it in their little computer thing, and it brings up 100 diamonds in those zones. They're all 1 carat, they're all G, they're all SI1, they're all round. And the first price is something crazy, let's just off the top of my head say $4,500, and the last price might be $12,000. Now if they're all G, they're all SI1, and they're all 1 carat, and they're all round, why is the first price so much lower than the last price on there? Well, one of the reasons is you have a lot of variations of diamonds and why they're different. So you have fluorescence that plays a role. I'm not gonna get into craziness of that today, but you have a lot of other things that go into it. But the most important C is the cut. And that's something that you're not gonna see on any GIA certificate, any EGL certificate, or any certificate. And it's why that everybody in our industry looks at diamonds before they buy them. Nobody in our industry on the wholesale side or the retail side buys any diamond by just information that they see online, right? Or over a GIA cert. We have to physically look at the diamond because that only tells us so much about the stone. So how the diamond is cut is the most important part. Looking at it with no light around it, a diamond cut very well like a forever marked diamond, which is 1% of all diamonds cut by De Beers, those are cut exceptionally well. And with no light around it, underneath the table, it's still sparkling. So you don't want to buy a diamond that's not cut well because it's never going to sparkle. So one of the things that I like to say and use as a comparison, D is the colorless diamond, internally flawless. Those 2 should be ideally the best 2 options. You could take a D internally flawless 1 carat round and put it next to a GHI, let's just say J color diamond, so it has a little yellow to it. And let's say it's I1, where you can see the inclusion with your eye and it's cut exceptionally well. Your eye would actually like that J color stone over the D internally flawless stone because the D internally flawless is not cut right. And then the J I1 is cut exceptionally well. So that's how big of difference the cut makes. It also is the difference on why something is thousands of dollars less or more. So when you see diamonds online, for the most part, diamonds that are online at most places are the leftover diamonds that nobody can sell. So when you see those on websites, the reason that they're there, most of these websites don't even own them. They just upload every day to people's inventory that cannot sell these diamonds. Why can't they sell these diamonds? They can't sell them because A, the top jewelers in the world have said no to them. Then they went to the second tier of retailers, they've said no. Then they went to the third tier of retailers, they have said no. And then they went to a bunch of other individuals and they have said no. So these are the leftovers that you see online. And it's so much so that the company that's selling them does not even own these diamonds. They don't even want to invest in them. They just have a markup on them to sell them. So I always highly suggest when you're going to look at diamonds, especially if it's your first time, go sit down with a retailer, ask a lot of questions. We love a lot of questions. We're prepared for a lot of questions. Find a De Beers site holder, find somebody that's aligned with Forevermark. These are high retailers that are in the business of education more than we are retailing. So the more educated people that are out there, they're gonna make better business decisions. They're also going to buy diamonds, and over time, if you buy the right diamond, it will increase in value. No matter what. So diamonds, and the history of all diamonds being cut, they've never gone down in value. We fully expect, talking to De Beers, from the beginning of this year to the end of this year, diamonds on the rough side probably increase about 25% this year. So make sure if you're in the market of buying a diamond, I would probably buy it this year versus next year, just because those price increases are coming and they're usually hitting us almost every week. So now is the time to go buy that engagement ring if you've been thinking about it, or buy that anniversary ring. Perfect time to buy is right now. I would not wait till next year. Hopefully what I just went over on the 4 C's makes a little bit of sense and makes you a little bit less nervous to go into the store and ask a lot of questions. If you did like it, please like and subscribe this channel. We're gonna have some more content coming your direction. We would be extremely honored if you did that. And man, just go out there and have a great, awesome, blessed day. Thank you so much for watching.